So the Agito fights are out, and the very first one is Volk. I actually really like his fight. I think it's a really cool balance of a lot of things that they're doing. I like that it's open to every single like affliction resistance, and basically the fight is designed in a way where you need to bring multiple different resistances to be able to do the content. And also think the standard difficulty at least is actually really well balanced, where if someone has a strong enough weapon, even the weapon from that thing itself, and a strong enough adventure with it, or like the new level 70 adventures, you can almost carry people through it. So it's a good way to get people caught up, and on first clear of it, it actually gives you enough mats to get a weapon. Me personally, I farmed up beforehand the prerequisites to make the dagger from the Volcanic Chimera, so I could make a dagger for Ez, because I really like the changes they gave her, and I've been enjoying playing her a lot, and I use her a lot in this fight in particular. Now, there's something I wish I knew before I committed to making the dagger for Ezolith, and that's that the flame facility from this event is really, really strong. This is a baseline. It costs probably around, I can't see again because I already bought it, but it costs probably around 20 of his mass fragments, the blue mass fragments, so the ones you get from standard, such as buy the facility. As a base, it gives you 3%, 3%. Now, once you take it to level 3, it's at 4.5%, 4.5%. To give you a comparison, a max magma statue is 4%, 4%. This is HP and strength at level 15. And like the flame facility event building with Arctos is 8.5% HP, 7% strength. The flame tree passes that at level 8. It is 8.5% HP, 8% strength. At the end of it, level 15, this thing is 16% HP and 16% strength. That's more than double the strength you get from a facility building on this one building. Like, that's such a big increase just in total stats across your entire team. Now, the reason I wish I waited is because the Plague One's mass fragments, so the golden ones that you only get, well, your first clear gives you 30 of these, but besides that, your weeklies give you 1 a week, and besides that, you have to do Expert. Expert is hard. Expert is really cool because there's actually some really cool stuff that happens in that fight. Now, I haven't done it myself, but I've seen a little bit of it now that we know people are starting to get clears, and like it's very tight, and this building, I bet you, is going to help a lot with that. But yeah, Expert is not an easy thing to beat, and you get 3 a week in your weeklies, and to finish the building you need 25. So the first clear of Expert also gives you another 30. So if you made a weapon already, you're not out of luck. If you are able to beat Expert, you can get another 30 set up, so you don't have to wait like 9 weeks to actually be able to make the building. You can cut it down a bit and be able to do it a little faster if you are able to do Expert and then save that for the building. Because yeah, 16% to both stats is such a high gain. And like the fact that now I know that any Agito fight where I really don't need to make a weapon for anyone, definitely just saving those first ones and just hard farming out the building. Because it's not that bad. You get at minimum 5 a run. Alright? So high dragons were kind of rough sometimes because when you're farming tails or horns, you get 1 to 3. This gives you 5 of the like lower tier mat. Total you need 385 of them. Now, that's a good chunk of runs, but that's a lot easier than, in my opinion, than what it was with High Dragons. Again, you can just take in someone in Standard and just run it. Like, what you're seeing is me doing it in just pugs and doing a lot of damage with Ez. She's 70 mana circle by this time. But even then, like, I have Reyna. I've done runs with Reyna too. And I just like doing baits. So once I figured out how to bait the fight, it wasn't really that difficult, but yeah, just something to consider. Now, the weapon is still a good investment, I feel like. The stats are pretty insane for, like, a new tier of weapon. And if the wiki's correct, these weapons go up to level 200 when you fully uncap them. That's so many stats to take a weapon to 200 when it's already very borderline with High Dragon Tier 2, in my opinion. Just Tier 2 has the advantage of having a skill, but I don't know, flat 20% strength, just toggle that on when it's capped, seems like that might be better. And we know you're getting higher tiers, and like them going to 200 can't be understated. That's kind of insane. But yeah, that's basically it for this. I just want to let anyone know who doesn't know. At first, there is a facility. Please go buy it. It is very good. And second, just yeah, consider what you want to do with those when you get them. If like I would say that if you don't have a High Dragon Tier 2 weapon, you should definitely build this weapon because you're probably gonna need it. If you are trying to switch to a different character, because like with this one, Yuden is viable, a lot of the 3 stars got buffed is viable, Ez is viable, Ramona, Reyna, like a lot of units are viable in this fight, which is really good to see. You just gotta farm up the 70 mana circle, but honestly, it's not that bad. So yeah, really consider it, but don't miss out on that facility. Even if you have to like find people to help carry you through it, because you can definitely be carried through this, and you can only run it the one time, get the facility. Get the facility from one clear, you can buy the facility and take it up to about level 4, which is 5.5 HP, 5% strength. And you're good. Like, that's a really strong base right there, and you can go back and work on it as you can. Just slowly work to this until like level 11 is when you need those masks. So by then, level 10 is 11%, 11%. Like, that's such a big boost to all your characters, and it's going to make things a lot easier for you going forward. But yeah, just a quick heads up. And I still want to do a video talking about mana circles. Now, that content came out, or the content, news of content, basically, and the content itself came out so fast that that video is not done. Now, I already played the game, obviously, and I know a little more about the mana circles, so I'll probably just add on to what I was going to say originally. But I do want to put my like first thoughts of how I thought they would be, maybe talk about how they actually are afterwards, but I'll figure out how I'm going to do that. But yeah, once I get back, because I'm about to go on a family trip, I will be working on that. Until then, catch you guys next time.